and I had to get a bank loan to buy it.
Well-
And I thought, well, how many people will have had a bank loan to buy a heart urn?
So, Edward, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been collecting for?
Yes, well, my brother and I were still living together as brothers. We were brought up on an isolated farm, which was 1.5 miles from a tarred road. And we were encouraged to collect things. Initially, fossils from the land and flints and arrowheads and such like. Then it sort of moved on to bottles and coins and stamps. And then Father, instead of giving us toys for Christmas, he bought us little antiques, unusual things, button hooks and things like that. So our interest in social history began.
And that's you've got a lot of social history bits. That's your main interest.
Social history. We did history at school, and I wasn't particularly interested in events, but I was always interested in the developments of cooking, eating, laundry, and all the aspects of social history. And when we delved into the history, then we find that in the past that people used wonderful objects. And created these wonderful objects, and that you still manage to find very rare items.
Yeah. And I've had a little walk around and just picked out a few little bits that wowed me after you told the story. So maybe we could have a little look at this piece to start with. Maybe you could tell a little bit about this piece.
This very heavy lead urn is for the burial of a person's heart. And I know I bought this at a sale in London. It was the only thing in the sale I wanted. But on the top is the Maltese cross. And this person was called John Peck. And he was a knight of St. John, and he died in Malta. And they couldn't bring his body back, but they brought his heart back. And this is the small urn that was made, and it says round it, "Here lieth," it's just lit, but lieth, then heart, H-A-R-T-E, heart of John Peck.
And what's the date on that?
AD 1562.
1560. I mean, that's just incredible.
I mean, there are very, very few art urns. This one has been in a church wall somewhere. There are still little remnants of plaster in the lettering. But as I say, it was in a sale, and it just appealed to me. I worked in a bank, and I had to get a bank loan to buy it. And I thought, well, how many people will have had a bank loan to buy a heart urn?